Hey everyone, it's Bart and Stacy from the Sound Couple, and we are heading off to practice.
Practice? The Sound Couple goes to practice? Yes, we are off to rehearsal, and this is going to be something you guys don't see us do very often, but we are going to be running in a theater today for a concert series for the holidays. And we are bringing some of our gear with us, and they asked me to run the front of house. Stacy is here to look pretty and support me, at least for the setup.
And hauling gear.
I just said that. But then it's going to be mostly me, so you get me for the next couple weeks. Everything is going to be pretty much provided. All the stage gear. I don't have to do anything but focus on the front of house. So with that, we were able to get everything that we need in the car. So this is going to be really cool, everybody. Stick around and we'll see you when we get there. Apparently almost every show is sold out. I think this is it right here. Yeah, I bet you this is it. So we'll go in and get a lay of the land. So kick drum whenever you're ready. Is that going to be about your level when you're playing?
Yeah, I play pretty quiet.
That's fine.
I always try to. I don't always succeed.
Okay, keep going. Hi-hat. Tom. Floor tom. Start there. Let's go to your vocal.
Hey, check 1, 2. 1, 2. Yep. Check 1, 2. Hey, yep. 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Hey, yep. 1, 2.
How's that P bass? Is that ready?
Yeah. Check 1, 2. It's Christmas time, pretty baby, and all the snow's falling on the ground. Yeah, it's Christmas time, pretty baby.
You got it.
Snow.
All right, Brian, we can do those keys then.
Christmas time is here. We'll be drawing near. Yuletide by side.
Thank you. Blake, are you set? We can move to Alyssa.
Hey, you got the titty back. Yeah, I can do this now.
Alyssa, why don't you just talk in your mic? Make sure it's on.
Check 1 2. Hey hey check check 1 2. Hey check. Hey 1 2 2 2.
Works
Hey.
for me. How you doing, Blake? Are you set? Let's go with your guitar, please. That's good. See, do you just want to wait on the other guitar?
No, I can do it.
Okay. And then Darren, as long as we're here, you can go to your guitar, and then we'll go to acoustic. And I think that's. That sounds nice. I like it. Good. Can we sneak your vocal in real quick, Blake?
Hey, check, check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hey, hey. Hey.
We're getting a little dropout on that guy.
Hey, hey, 1 2. Yeah,
Yeah,
1.
Yeah. Okay. Probably need to rescan that.
Yeah, I'll check that out.
Okay, no problem. Darren, are you ready?
Almost.
Sounds good. We can go to that acoustic then if that's. Which wireless is that? Is that the first one?
Sorry, say that again.
Which unit is it up here? The first one?
Yeah, I'm the first one. Right.
All right, Darren, your guitar. Okay, I think that's everybody that's here. So I'm good. You guys do what you need to do.
We'll wait for my dad to get here. He'll be here about 8, he says. Is he gonna be able to get you on this sound?
Is there a story behind that?
This is the usual repeat, I think.
Okay. Yeah, one of those.
Exactly how it started, but that's him.
Got it.
I do want to, when we get to it, Blake, I want to do some cool reharm in the B section.
Of what?
Of Last Christmas. I want to run, let's just run Last Christmas right now because it's easy. But when we get to the B section, I want to do like a. Just some cool inversions. I'll talk them through when we get there.
So the sound is varying. The band is all on in-ears, and things are kind of changing as I move around the room. So I'm trying to find that. If there's something causing that, frequency.
That 7/4 is a pain in the ass to riff over, so I'm probably not going to be close to that last slide.
Or if it's the room triggering it. And I'm not sure yet, but so in these situations, if I'm not able to really get things locked in consistently throughout, just gotta find that happy space. So the other thing too is these rooms change a lot when you fill up with people, and the band is in rehearsal mode. and I'm trying to read them,
It's okay, Darren.
trying to figure out the room, and trying to figure out the system. So
This one we can do.
just playing around, and right now I'm mixing more on the iPad, just walking
Oh,
around.
what? I'm playing guitar for it. I'm playing
Once that
bass
gets
for
settled
it.
in,
Yeah.
I'll go back and I'll re-reference from the console.
You're ugly, it's too rich.
A merry little Christmas
Did you get that, Kelsey?
I think I can shut off. Put this back.
Almost 11 o'clock, Bart. This has been like an 8-hour day.
Tonight went really well. I walked the room a lot with the iPad, just kind of got a feel for the acoustics, kind of how the system behaved. We are going out of our main outs into their roll-in, into a couple channels there. I think the EQing was just flat, so I was able to EQ the beats how I wanted them. This is great. This is just a really nice change. It's a nice, comfortable front of house location, very nice auditorium. I'm really happy to have this opportunity to do something like this. So we'll do a little bit of short bits here as we progress through the series. All right, good night. Should be ready to go. So I'm going to run to the bathroom and we'll try to bring up the front.
She's a ghost, not a witch, big red. My cheeks are close, she makes weird sounds. She sends me down to talk about how she needs me to feel it done. Oh, maybe this ghost life is only possible.
Please come on for Christmas. If not for Christmas, then New Year's night. Friends and relations, send salutation.
Good afternoon, everybody. Merry Christmas!
Don't want none for
we are done with show number 1. What I realized when you're running sound, there's your instincts and then there's direction. Most of the time I'm mixing by my instincts, and then there's other times where I'm mixing on instruction. So I started out my subjective instruction. Well, then what happened is we got complaints that they couldn't hear the vocals, and primarily again from the balcony, which the balcony is above and behind me. I learned some things about some of the issues up there. So at the beginning of the second half of the program, I leaned more to my instincts. I let it open up a little bit. It was louder. I mixed the vocals hotter. And that seemed to work better. Ultimately, you want to make your client happy, the band happy, and the audience happy. But the thing about audiences is that everybody's going to have an opinion. And some people take it upon themselves to feel privileged to have to share their opinion, and maybe in this case the squeaky wheel gets the grease. They just give you their list of credentials, I guess. So that happened. All right, I'm going to take with what I did today, and I'm just going to roll with it tomorrow, and we'll see if that audience is receptive or if I'm going to be told to turn it down. It is day number 2. It is 11:41. I think today's call time is officially noon. We'll rely on instincts more than direction. How's that? The buses in the wind are here. So lots of groups coming in on buses. And there's lots of wind today. But it's always warm inside there, that's for sure. Another show done, so that's 2. We have 4 left. Today went, I thought, a lot better from my perspective, and the band, they looked more comfortable on stage, but they said they were not quite as tight. Maybe that's true, but sometimes there's different elements into what you perceive. Between your eyes and ears, you are constantly flipping back and forth, and as a musician, I think you tend to go by what you're playing. I thought overall, the package, the performance between what the band did and what I was able to do, it was a improvement from over yesterday. As far as things I thought about, I just have a thing against open vocal mics. And knowing that all the bleed that you get through them, that I like to feature the most prominent voice and have that fader up. And sometimes I will bring other faders down, especially drummers, because of the bleed through the drums. And what I've learned, that approach in this situation, especially with music I'm not familiar with, where there's a lot of dynamics between vocalists, I think I just need to keep all the mics hot, the faders up. That is my takeaway from this show. All right, back at it tomorrow. I'm thinking today is going to be where I am able to get into more cruise mode. I know the show better. I know what the expectations are more as far as what they're looking for. Taking those notes and gonna just do my thing, which in hindsight I wish I would have done more, but it's always difficult when you're trying to interpret what the expectations are as far as volume and all of that. It's about as loud as maybe where I was at the rehearsals. Of course, when you fill the people in there, it changes slightly, but not too drastically. That's just the way these things go, and just learning when you're in somebody else's house, so to speak, you just need to kind of figure out the rules of the house, what what your client's looking for. I think we've got that now. So let's have a good show here. I'm expecting to. We're halfway done it. Well, there we go. That's show number 3. And we have another one tomorrow night, and then a break over the weekend, and then we're back for 2 more shows next week. And this is the takeaway here, everybody. If you ever start getting complacent in execution, then I think that might be an issue that you may need to look into how you're doing your job at some point. And the point I'm really trying to get here is that running sound is different for all different types of applications. How you mix a band is different than how you mix corporate AV versus how you mix theatrical productions. So they all can transcend to each other, but it's almost like speaking a different language. I've seen that in the case of like AV guys or gals that try to run sound for a live band. And I think it's not the same. There's certain tools that are shared, but approaches are different, mindset is different. It's not the same. Well, I am expecting that the next few shows are going to go without a hitch. All right, everybody, we'll see you at the next one. Well, we're on to day number 5 of 6 total shows. The weekend has gone by. We had to strike the stage after the last show. So for me, that meant pulling our NSB Stagebox. I also helped run the subs. I'm getting here about an hour earlier than I normally do, and that'll allow me the time to get everything plugged in. I'm assuming when I get there, they'll have the stage reset and all the mics back on, or maybe in the midst of it. But my job will be to make sure that we get our stuff patched back in. I will do a line check, and that will give us enough time that I can make sure all the lines are working and all the levels are where I left them. The good news is we did not have to touch the front of house board, so that's all still in place. So it's just repatching in the NSB, making sure I got that right, testing all the lines, letting them run their rehearsal, their pre-show rehearsal or walkthrough, and that should be about it. I am here, and we'll take a look at things here in just a minute. Well, this is pretty cool. It doesn't look like anything's moved. Everything's right there. Just gonna unpack and re-hook up. We got about 4 minutes until the doors open, and that went really well. I wasn't too concerned about having everything labeled, having the snake labeled with the channels and the instruments really helped. We did that on our first day, and we just went through on sound check. I made sure I went with my wireless Sennheisers up there, made sure that all the drum lines were working, all the other lines that I could check were checked, and when they ran their songs, just finalized everything. In theory, we should be set to go just as we were before. It looks identical to me and feels good so far. So let's hope I have a good show. Well, good morning. It is day 6, our final day of the performances.
such fun playing with all of you today. How you guys having a good time? This is actually our final performance. So this is our last chance to get these right, really is what that means. Last chance to play it right. Looking out the window, waiting for your headlights to pull up in the driveway. It's really coming down tonight.
I'm just scared that I won't make it through the storm. You should be here with me, safe and warm. I'll be waiting under the mistletoe. Lonely the world in sin and never part till he appear and the stars felt its
Well, everybody, it's 3:52. We don't have Stacy, our timekeeper, here, so I will check in. It took me about 45 minutes to pack up my stuff and get out and say goodbye to everybody. And I am on my way home. So the big Christmas series concerts are over, and that's a wrap. So what did I take away from all this? I took away a few things. First of all, it's nice to work in a setting like that. I wish all gigs afforded that opportunity to have a nice spot for a house, and nice to get just settled in and really be able to focus on the mix. That is a part of what we do that I just don't get a lot of chance to do, because I'm usually prioritizing other things over really making sure that things are balanced, every backup vocal. It also helps when the band is tight, and these guys certainly were. I don't want to say it was harder than I thought, but a little bit more challenging, I would think. Anyways, on behalf of Stacy, thank you everybody, and we will see you guys at our next gig.